What is up, everybody? This is Zach here with the Nerd Cave Podcast, episode 239, and I'm joined along with
Allie.
See, I'm like making it sound even more like you're sick because I'm like, boom, and you're like, Allie.
This is a great improvement from like a week ago.
Yeah.
A week ago, I was in a bubble whisper.
Yeah, when we had our like 3-hour meeting about the Nerd Cave, you're like, we're like, what? Like, that's when my ear was all clogged up. I'm like, huh?
Yes, the thing is, this time last year, I was also sick, but I had an ear infection in both ears.
Mhm.
So, you know what? Already improvement from 2017.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Robbie is sick. Now, you're gonna be seeing this out of time. We're a man and woman out of time right now. This is like some Doctor Who level stuff. So today is January 5th. We're recording the podcast. First podcast of 2018. You're not going to see this until January 15th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The reason is because I'm going to be completely out of town from the 10th and get back late the 14th.
Yeah, you and Amy will be gone a while.
So, like, I'm going to be gone. I'm not going to come back and then record a podcast that night. So we're going to be putting out this podcast the 16th, not the 15th. And I'll explain why it's on a Tuesday. Like, where people getting, like, the cut up part of the podcast and everything. We got a lot of to unbox.
Yeah.
But before we do all of the unboxing, look at this. Look at it.
Let's address the elephant in the
Yeah. There's no more green screen. We killed it, everybody. We shot it in its ugly head.
Where is it?
It's in the closet. See, the way to make the podcast work and everything we used to do, the green screen was the best thing we could use.
The green screen was nice, and it'll be nice to use it for things maybe in the future.
Yeah.
It just took up so much space.
It took up so much space. Allie's hair, it would eat Allie's hair
You
up.
can actually see my
She has hair, everybody, if you can believe that. She has hair, and it just took up a bunch of space, and we were limited on a lot of things we could do with it. Like, and it's a green screen, and it's not 2008 anymore. Like, gameplay stuff, it was nice to be able to cut ourselves out and everything. But we got rid of that, and like, you don't know this, but the first green screen that we had in here was tacked up by industrial strength Velcro. And there will be a video that'll be out on probably the same day that it'll show like me and Amy working on the studio and everything.
Like a time lapse of it.
Yeah, so it's going to be really, really cool. You'll get to see what we all did. This is not the original color of the wall either. It's like this really cheap tan color. And if you breathe on the paint, it just peels off. So we painted the wall. We hung the shelf. We hung the pictures and everything, and we decorated.
Yeah, you got some decorations up there.
And like this is a far improvement. Like, everybody's gonna be like, wow, they actually got a set. And I want to give a shout out to all the people that are either supporting us right now or have supported us in the past on patreon.com/nerdcave. You're the reason why all of this happened. Thank you so much for that. It is something that we've been really wanting to do for a very long time.
We've been talking about this for a long time.
We've been talking to this like since I moved to Gulf Breeze 3 years ago, and it's just been something that we've been talking for a while, and it always seemed like out of grasp and everything. And we've talked about putting panels in here and doing all of that. Well, we made it happen, and this is now the Nerd Cave set. And
And there's still stuff that's going to change. I mean, like, it's work in progress. There's still stuff to come.
yeah, there's still more stuff to come. The decorations, pay attention to them each and every week. You never know what's going to pop up or what's going to change. But it's all about making this feel like a place where everybody can like hang out. Like, oh man, I want to go to the nerd cave, that kind of deal. But thank you so much, all of our Patreon supporters, the people that again have supported us and are supporting us right now. Like, you have made this happen, and we appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Like, this is something that I've been like pushing for a very long time, and then we had enough to make it happen. And
This stuff ain't cheap.
it ain't cheap. Like, you think, oh man, you know, I'm gonna get command strips, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna get paint, I'm gonna do that. Like, it adds up real quick. It adds up real quick. But thank you so much for making that happen. And we're continually improving the show. And before we get into the improvements and all the other stuff, we're gonna hold off on that.
What are we gonna do first?
How's your year been?
You know what? I started 2018 off with a bang because I was probably coughing.
Yeah.
Actually, no. New Year's Eve. Which one was it? My mom and I. I can talk about it more on the other thing, but we played the entirety of the Uncharted series. In a week.
Hey, I don't know how you did that in a
I
week,
beat
but
the first game within it, like not within like we played it some this day, some that day, beat it like literally like beat the first game within a day.
So yeah, I wish I had the time, but
being sick, it was December 26th is where we started, because my mom, she's like, December 26th is her down day, it's day after Christmas. She's like, I'm not doing anything, and I was like, because I had just beat Last of Us. And I was like, well, there's another. Which, thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
They got me Last of Us for Christmas. It was very fun. Beat that under 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like, I texted you the next day. I was like, I'm done. And you're like, what?
I think it was that night you texted me, or it would have been the day
No,
after. I can't remember.
The day after. But yeah, I told my mom, I was like, well, Naughty Dog, also because they make cinematic games, they made another game series called Uncharted. And I was like, I can go see if they have the collection somewhere. The place I went, it was the last copy they had. I was
Wow.
like, mine.
I literally have it sitting in my closet.
I've been meaning to buy it for a
Yeah.
while anyway. So and then we beat the first game within that day.
Wow.
It was a lot shorter than I remembered.
Uncharted 1 is pretty short. Like, just the monster closets is what like adds time to it. Like old games, you gotta love them.
Like, it's one of, like, granted, like, it was like they were like remastered for the PS4, but for that game being like 10 years old, it still looked pretty good.
Yeah, and I like that they did some tweaking on the controls as well, because the first time, and I like it.
I played the original with my friend as well.
The first time I played it, I stopped like maybe 2 hours in. I'm like, these controls are garbage. Like, I like PlayStation 3, early PlayStation 3 controls are just they're loose as all get out. That's why I like Resistance. Is it Resistance? It's the one with like the aliens like come and take over Earth and all of that. It's
so many games like that.
No, it's like a PlayStation like.
I have no idea then.
So I think it was Resistance. Let me know in the comments below. I can't remember. I think it's Resistance. They had like 3 or 4 of them. Tried to play it. It looked like a really cool game. Oh god, those controls are bad.
Yeah, but I can go more into all the Uncharted shenanigans later. But yeah, I think we were on Uncharted 3 on New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
So I played Uncharted. Or was it Uncharted 4?
You were playing Uncharted 4 on New Year's Day when me and Amy came over.
Okay,
Yeah.
We were on Uncharted 4 so we were playing Uncharted 4 on New Year's Eve. That's how I spent my New Year's Day. And my mom's shut off some fireworks. My dog got scared. That dog is so... No, recently, her scaredness is like our neighbors, they have a dog over there now because one of their sisters moved in.
Yeah.
And so my mom's taking the dog out, walking, and the dog started barking, and Mazzy flipped out and got tangled up in her leash and sprained her legs. She's fine. Like, she's
So
walking along.
Mazzy sprained her legs.
Yep. I think it's her
What
back 2
is-
legs. Yesterday she was walking really funny. Today she's a lot better. But yeah, yesterday, like, she was walking funny. She just laid down. She was so sad. And I was like, my baby, my baby.
Now, yeah, I don't think anyone's seen Mazzy on this show. I don't know if I've had her on here.
I actually, not to like bring her on the show, but I almost brought her with me because people are still shooting fireworks off where we live.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't, my mom had to leave the house, so she would have been home alone.
Yeah.
And so I felt bad. I almost brought her over just so that way she wouldn't be alone. But then I was like, nah, I don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah, her running around and everything. But I find it absolutely hilarious how much Mazzy loves me.
She loves sex so much.
And like all I do is just pet her. I'm just like, hey.
She loves the butt rubs.
I guess so. I guess I'm good at that.
She loves butt rubs. How's your year been?
So far so good. Today was my first day back at work. No kids. But my indoor percussion was rehearsing today as I moved Darth Vader, my candy bowl that is Darth Vader. See, it's so inviting. Don't you wish you were here in the nerd cave? We got all the candy. We even got grandma candy in here somewhere.
Yeah, I saw that
Like
earlier.
with
I picked it
the
up. I was like, it's grandpa candy.
with the like. Anyway, first day back at work went well. Got grades done and everything. Like the week has been working on this. Like it has been absolutely working on this. Played a little bit of Mario Odyssey. We're close to 600 moons so far.
Nice.
So we're putting in some time into that, and now it's like we've got the guide out. Like we're past the point of like just finding them in the world.
Like once it's like you beat the game, you've earned the right to look at the guide.
Yeah, like we pretty much get down to where it's like, okay, this is a race that's left on here, or it's something that I need to do in like first player, where like you have to do like certain things because like sometimes you can't do some things with playing 2-player. But I love that it's 2-player. That's why if you go back to our Game of the Year show, that Mario Odyssey it's a 2-player game, and like it's fun for both of us. Like, yeah, there's times where like Cappy doesn't really get to do much.
Oh, sure. It's supposed to be a mainly one person.
Yeah,
But
having that in there is just really cool though. So played some of that, worked on the studio, went to work today, and yeah, it's just been kind of one thing after another and getting ready for the new year,
yeah, I've just been like relaxing, trying to rest
Get
off.
better.
Yeah, trying to get better. Yeah, because I have choir on Monday, and I'm just like, I'm not singing.
Yeah.
No way. But yeah, so just relaxing, playing video games. After we beat Uncharted, my mom was like, "Do they have any more games?" And I was like,
Have you played Lost Legacy yet?
"No, I haven't."
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll do that one next. But I wanted to get her into Telltale games, and I was like, oh, Wolf Among Us, of course.
Yeah.
Well, then I remembered some stuff, but I was like, she can be okay with it. But you have to have like a PlayStation Now subscription to play it on PS4. Apparently.
I don't know. I've got it on
It's-
Xbox.
Yeah.
That's why I played it first on the 360. So.
But what I did instead is that they were selling like if you had PlayStation Plus, you got the Batman Telltale first season for free.
Yeah.
So we're going through Batman right now.
The first Batman,
So
like,
good.
it's really good because like it's a whole retelling of it, and it's kind of like it changes the universe in a way. It's like I'm not getting the same thing retold to me the 50th time.
And plus, like, it's got some of my favorite voice actors in it. Like, you got Troy Baker as
Mm-hmm.
Batman. You got Laura Bailey as Catwoman. I love
Mm-hmm.
Laura Bailey. She's been in so much stuff.
She has. She's awesome though. So is Troy.
Oh yeah, they're.
One day, Troy's gonna be here.
I remember it was when was it? Two or 3 years ago. He was down at a convention down in South Florida, and I really, really wanted to go. I think Amy and I were going to Orlando or something, and I was just like, Troy.
He's a really cool guy though.
Oh yeah, very, very talented.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I was telling my mom, like, this, like, Troy, like, he's been in a ton of stuff. And I was like, literally in the past, like, week and a half, we've heard him in 3 different games. Joel, he in Last of Us. Sam. In Uncharted. And now
Batman. Yeah.
And I'm like, all I have to do now is whip out Bioshock Infinite. We'll have 4.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and Laura Bailey's also in that. She plays Lady Comstock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh my gosh, Laura Bailey's done so much stuff that I've done.
Now, what's interesting is if you watch PSX, which was back in December, we're getting a lot of game stuff. We'll talk about that, but it's okay. We haven't made that announcement yet. Troy Baker and Ashley.
I know you're talking about the girl who.
Yeah, she plays Ellie. They were on stage and they sung a song as Joel and Ellie to open up the Last of Us panel with Neil Druckmann and the cast and everything. It was so cool. You need to go look it up.
I am so excited for Last of Us 2.
Yeah, 2019.
I know.
At earliest. At earliest.